In this mini course, I'm going to show you how to make your chords sound rich and full sounding. Okay, now a lot of you beginners, the way you play is that you may play, let's say, a C major chord, and you'll play like the bass note with your left hand, and sometimes you might play the octave, you know, and that's okay starting out. But if you want more of a rich, full sounding type of progression, you will need to add some more notes to your left hand, to your bass, which would be the 1-5, okay, which means you'll play your bass note, your root note, and then you'll play the fifth degree of that note. For instance, if your bass note is C, then the fifth of C is G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you'll play G. Then you'll play along with C. Then you'll play your chord. And let's try another chord. And some of you may know, advanced type of chord. Let's try the 7-3-6 progression. I'm gonna do that in the key of C sharp. Let's say you're playing in C sharp and you're playing this progression. One more time. Okay, C bass, F bass, then you got your B flat bass. Okay, that sounds good in your right hand, but it'll sound more rich and full sound, and I can give you more of a fat sound if you add the 1-5. For instance, let's play those same chords. Okay, I'm playing C bass, I'm playing the 1, I'm going to play the fifth of that in the octave. Then I'm playing F. So okay, see how nice and rich, full sound that sounds? So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you all the bass notes, and I'm going to give you the fifth degree of those bass notes. Okay, so we know it's 12 bass notes because it's 12 keys on the piano, but they just repeat itself. So I'm going to give you all 12. You're playing the C bass, then you want to play G along with that, and C, F, C sharp. In this segment, what I'm going to show you is how to use the 1, the root note, the bass note, and the 7th, or the dominant 7th. Say for instance, that I'm playing the bass note C. We understand in the scale of C, the dominant 7th, what? B flat. Okay, now that sounds kind of muddy down on this end, so I'm going to play it up in the upper range here. Okay, a lot of time when you're using another note to go along with your bass note, you got to be careful, because a lot of time you might get a muddy sound. Okay, so pretty much you would just want to use just your octave, one bass note, your octave. So depending on where you're at on the scale, so I'm gonna play it up a little further. C. All right. Now we got C and we got B flat. Okay, so that's the 1 and the 7. Now the 1 and the 7, you'll play that if you pretty much know that you're playing a 7th chord. Okay, 7th chord, or you're playing a minor chord in your right hand. So you pretty much will have to know if you're playing a 7th chord or not. Okay, if you know in your mind, when I'm playing a 7th chord, well, I know I can use the 1, I can play the 7th. Well, C is 1 and B flat. Okay, the 1 and 7th we're doing, the dominant 7, C sharp. In this segment, I'm going to show you how to apply the root, which is the bass, the fifth, and also the 9th of a chord. And what we're going to be using, the 1, the 5th, and the 9th, I'm going to show you how to use that on a minor chord, in particular the minor 11th chord, or the minor 11th voicing. I'm going to show you how to apply that 9th. So let me show you the voice. Let's go into the key of F, and I'm going to show you an F minor 11. So an F minor 11 consists of, okay, in my left hand I'm going to have the F, and I'm going to have the 5th of F, which is C, and I'm going to double up on the F, it'll be F again. We're actually going to be G. Now my right hand, I'm going to have A flat, A flat, E flat, G, B flat. So we're going. So that's a minor chord. Let's say for instance I'm playing in A flat, like all to Jesus I surrender. All. I go to that minor chord. So instead of just playing a basic minor, I'm gonna add a ninth and I'm gonna add what, an 11th. So it's gonna be a minor 11th chord. So this is a minor 11th. Okay, you can just play around with a minor 11th chord once you learn them in every key. So we could use that as talk music. Now what I want to show you is how to play solo type of music. I would say worship music with a nice flow, okay? And worship flow is very, very important when you're playing.